Hello and welcome to another day of Big Pats Under the Hood. Today I'm back in the garage and I'm working on the 454 engine that I'm going to be installing in the 1982 Silverado right there. It has an engine in it already, but it's engine been about 20 years ago since I rebuilt it. So now I had another engine that I'm going to rebuild and put inside that C10. And here we are right here. It's a 7.4 liter 454 Chevrolet big block. It's been bored 40,000 over. It's an engine that I have had for quite some time. And as you can see the cast date of it. There it was built, serial number and all that. And it's a GM 7.4 liter block. As you can see, the freeze plugs have been removed. The cam bearings have been removed out of the engine as well. You can see there are no cam bearings in there. Cam bearings are gone. I've done all that. So what I'll be doing is I'll be taking this engine to the machine shop to have it high tanked, because it had been high tanked a while back. But I'm gonna take it again and have it high tanked and have them to put cam bearings in it, brass freeze plugs in it. As you can see, all the core plugs are gone. And I was out here today working with it today, just cleaning it up a little bit, shooting it down with some rust penetrant and checking the cylinders and stuff like that. You can see everything is still good to go. No ifs and ands about it. Block's good. And I'm gonna be rebuilding it. So what I'm gonna do is this. It's a 40,000 over engine. I'm gonna put small dome pistons in it so I can bring the compression ratio up to about 9-to-1 with the open chamber 119 cc combustion chambers. Put those in there. I'm gonna put the Comp Cam 268 in there because I like that cam. It's a real good cam. It's more of a bracket cam, but it's one that has a lot of overlap. It's about 109 degrees overlap, so it'll have the choppy idle. And the great thing about that cam is you don't have to use a style converter on it. You can use a standard style or whatever. It'll work with either thing like that. You don't have to go real crazy with the valve springs or the push rods or roller rocks and things. You can, if you want to just use it with just the LA8 big block Chevy springs, you can. You can use the regular push rods, and you can use the stamped steel rock arms. Just whatever you want to do. If you want to add more to it, you can do that. But I'm going to start the process after Christmas. I already showed the heads for the engine that I'm going to be using. And there are a set of 361 heads for a big block. So there are some 1981 castings. And these 1981 castings were built during the time of smog. If you don't know what smog is, if you're too young to remember anything about smog, smog was the program in 1975. They started a program where what they were doing was all leaded gas was discontinued. And so whatever engine was built after 1972, they started to bring the compression ratios down. Before then, you would have 10.25 to 1 and above. But after 1972, you couldn't get anything but 8.5 to 1. And that's what it was. So hence, you drop the compression, you drop the amount of pressure in the cylinder, you equally as well do away with the horsepower. So just a little fact for you all. So after 1972, everything was smog. So anything you buy that's after 1972 is not bad. But if you want to build an engine where it's going to be one that would be the same horsepower rating as the detuned smog motors, the first thing you have to do with an older engine is put hardened valve seats in the heads. You have to put those in there because otherwise the other valve seats with the leaded gas were soft, and so they won't the seats are they won't last with the unleaded gas. So you have to put hardened valve seats in it. So if you're buying an engine, all you guys that run LSs and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about that. That's way they're already designed for that. Even the people that the GM, when they came up with the LS program, they realized that they could do one thing: they could make power with them. And so what they did was the easiest thing in the world is what most of us do with our older engine. They brought the compression ratio up because just about every LS you get, whether it be a 4.8, 5.3, 6.0, 6.2, 7.0, all of them are at least 10-to-1 compression. So they know with that high compression, they can make a lot of power. Only thing they don't do is put a lot of cam. They don't put a real aggressive cam in it and valve springs so you can benefit from it. And that's the easiest way to make an LS to make power is just to change the camshaft, the valve springs, and hey, you got a 400 horsepower bullet, whether it be a 4.8, 5.3 or above. Easiest thing to do. But on these heads here, what I was talking about the hardened seats, these heads here, you can see that it has a cast date of L381, which makes these heads, which makes these heads here post smog era because they were built in 81. So they already have the hardened valve seats in them. So on that thing, I don't have to worry about that. Only thing I have to do with them is put the L88, which I have them here from a previous build. I have the L88 valve springs here, and they're just they're just a real good stock valve spring that was back for the 427, 396, and the 454, 450 horsepower engines. And that's what those valve springs are for. And they're not so aggressive that they would damage the camshaft. Because remember, if you put too high a spring on the head, you can damage the cam. You can damage the cam. So you have to be sure of what opening and closing pressure that you need for the cam that you're putting in. Too much spring rate, you can damage the cam. Too light, the valves will float. So just wanted to do a post today about what's going on. And like I say, this is the vehicle that engine will be going in right here. It already has a 454 in it, but I'm going to pull that engine out, and I'm going to use that engine in another build because I am looking to do probably anything from a 66 to about a 70 model Chevelle or Malibu. So when I buy that vehicle, then I'll bring it to the channel, and I'm going to build a 468 from it using that engine, that 454 that's in the truck right there. So that's the reason why I'm going to go on and build this one here, because of the fact that I want to keep that core there and then rebuild that core. But like I say, it's raining here. The weather's been kind of unforgiving, but I got out here today and did that and let the old Monte Carlo run for about an hour or better, motorcycles, stuff like that. And the Monte Carlo has a 468 in it as well. It's one I built and I have it detailed on the channel. It's 30 over, forged steel crankshaft, seal power, hyper detective pistons in it, and all that. So it was a real good build with it. It was a real good build with it as well. It was one I had been waiting to kind of do and was able to get it done and did it and got all that done before I moved into the new house. But as you can see, This is 468 right here. I'm a big block guy. Every vehicle that I have has a 454 based engine in it. This is the 468 here. I'm building a 472 there. It's a 454 stock in that blue pickup as well. So thanks for watching Big Pets Under the Hood. Remember, always like, comment, share the video. Share the video. Share the video. In a little while, I'm going to be doing some stuff to the LS that's in my SS2 Camaro here. It has the 6.2 in it. I'm going to be putting either a Whipple or a Edelbrock G-Force supercharger on it. But I'm just waiting because I've been kind of undecided if I'm going to do the Edelbrock or the Whipple or what that I was going to put in. But I'm going to put a supercharger on it. I'm going to buy the whole kit where it comes with the supercharger, the intercooler, the injectors, everything, the pulleys and all of it. I'm going to buy the one-piece kit, and then I'm going to put it in myself as always. So that'll be something that I'll be doing down the line, but that'll be after I finish the engine that's going into that Silverado there, and that 82 Silverado. The Monte Carlo, it's through. I have everything done to it. I got the hood coming, the wheel wood hood from it, from hardwood with the 4-inch scoop on it. I got that coming. I'm gonna send the car to the body shop, get the body work done on it, get it painted. Then I'm gonna do this engine, get this engine here completed, get it installed in the truck, get the body work on the truck done, get it painted. Then once I get them done, then I'll move on to the Camaro here. And then the bike, I got some stuff planned for the bike there. I just haven't been able to do it because of the weather. But like I say, always subscribe, like, share the video. Share the video. I'm not trying to become a guy that's on YouTube with 1 million followers, anything like that. I'm just a person that likes to work on cars, and I have 5 or 6 of them of my own, and they're pretty much in what everybody else is doing. So I just post what I'm doing. If somebody likes it, fine. If it can help somebody, even better. Have a great day. Talk to you later.